Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Got it night. I'm a geek. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. What I'm sipping, I can butcher either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that be bad. Well, alright, tryna fight in the night. Come alive, ain't it sneak?
What's up, y'all? Vezino Podcast, episode 3. We in season 2. Back with just me, and we got Vezino coming on soon. Want to do things a little bit cleaner every episode for y'all, you know. So let's talk about real quick overview of this episode. We're gonna talk more about we're gonna break down life questions, dating, money. Sometimes we're gonna talk about sports, obviously business. And we're gonna talk about body too. I'm gonna ask Vezino about his body. We're gonna talk about how the male body just kind of changes over time. So let's get into it. Let's get into it, man. Vezino.
J Money, what's up, man? How you been, bro?
What's up, my brother? I've been good. Let me get us started here. We got a whole bunch of questions. Good to see you, of course. Good to see you.
Oh, you too, man. You too. It's always a pleasure.
From the last episode, we left off in Baton Rouge. You went to Boosie's Bash, that Sunday Fun Day Bash. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Boosie Bash, man, was a great event. I went just supporting the homie. I think I took a lot of people down with me. We all had a blast. Most of all, we were safe. Had good, clean fun. We had a time, man. It'll be on the documentary. So a lot of people that want to see more detail of what happened, make sure y'all check out the documentary that's dropping soon.
So you went out to Baton Rouge to see Boosie. He's coming to see you?
Yeah, I got Boosie coming here May 18th. May 18th, Boosie will be here with me all day. We're going to kick it, chill. We're gonna go to the field. We're gonna ride the ATVs. So everybody got ATVs, come out, ride with us. We're gonna try to have a surprise for y'all, man, dealing with my documentary. I don't know just yet. I'm not gonna stamp that. And another thing, we're gonna do something that night with Boosie. I'm just trying to find out what the hottest spot to take him to, man. And we're gonna turn it up, but I'll announce that soon.
Hey, May 18th, coming to the hometown. May 18th is also my birthday.
That's crazy. You're not even coming, man.
No. I'm gonna be over here.
I'll see you before that.
Yes, sir. Weekly news, y'all. We gotta talk about this Diddy case. His estate, the main one. I forget where the main one was, but it got raided, and 2 of his sons was handcuffed, pictured.
Didn't both get raided? Miami and LA.
Oh, I just saw the one.
Yeah, both got raided. Same time.
Right. What do you think about that?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. For maybe 4 or 5 months, you've been hearing all the allegations and all the, rumors about Diddy, and you try to ignore it because, they always trying to bring a successful person down with rumors or anything to turn them down. But man, when the feds come in, it's a lot of truth to what's going on. Now, I don't know about him messing with men thing. I don't know if that's true, but definitely he's done something sexually that was illegal. Because the feds, they, when they come, I've been through that situation. When they come, they 99%. So the rumors had to add up because they don't just come to just because of hearsay or nothing. They did their research and they feel like they have something on them, man. My opinion about him, I think Diddy just got so much money. He just got so much money that he just was bored. He was just exploring, doing different things with his money. And like I said in Baton Rouge, man, you gotta know how to handle that money or that money will handle you. You got to know how to handle that money or to get the best of you. So, and I mean, Diddy was one of the people that we looked up to, entrepreneurs and people that's trying to get rich. Diddy's one of the names you say. And for all these allegations to come out and the feds raiding his house and stuff, and all the rumors talking about how he sexually did this to people, I mean, it's definitely tainting his name, his career, his legacy.
It's crazy, I mean, can we speak on that on the Vezino Podcast or?
Speak on what? I mean, yeah, we here we keep it like it is, man. We tell it how it is. Let's keep it real.
I think it's crazy how he collected names. I mean, that's the rumor.
That's stuff we did when we was teenagers, 15, 16, whatever girl you came across, you made sure you collected that name. We writing that name down, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what it meant back then. That was the reason of doing that. As you mature, it's different purposes of why you would, talk to a female or even want to explore her body. But back then, it was just collecting. We was just, hey man, I got 34. How many you done hit? That's how it was. I be telling females that now. That's why I'm so strict on my daughters. I'm like, I don't ever want you to just be a number. I don't want you to just be some guys like, oh yeah, I met her, I hit her. Yeah. She was 24. But it was nothing there. It was no, I liked them, we dated or nothing. It's just a number. And these young ladies gotta understand that. Like, you do not want to be a number. At least have that man to show you, even if he faking, he showed me some affection. He showed me time.
Talking about collecting men's names.
Oh, now that's a different story. Now that's I don't know. No. I'm talking about collecting women. Men, no. I did it just. Okay, what's the next one? I'm gonna leave that one alone.
OJ Simpson passed today.
Man, hey, I read that earlier. I'm gonna say this. OJ did it. I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay. OJ passed away today. He was a legend. In his further life, he got in all the trouble and stuff, and had to go to trial. But Johnny Cochran, legend. OJ Simpson, legend. He did what he was accused of, but he got away with it. And, he eventually still found his way in jail. Still had to do some crazy time for stealing what was his. This man went and took back what was his, and they gave him all that time. And now, today, he had a battle of cancer for so long, and today he passed away. But, I mean, yeah. That's what I remember him by. Not the Heisman Trophy winner, not none of that. If you ask Marvez Fairley what he remember O.J. Simpson by, I'm gonna say he did it.
If the glove don't fit, you must quit.
You must have quit, and it won.
That's weekly news. Get into a topic we've been talking about, kind of on and off for the past couple of weeks. One that we really need the people to hear right here. What's made you cut off a close friend? And is it always money related?
No.
Or is it, like their personality, attitude, way they move? Talk to me.
I'm gonna tell you something in my case, and a lot of more people out there too, because I've heard people tell me similar stories about their life and their experiences with friends. But I'm gonna just talk my personal experience. You can start at the bottom with your friends. Y'all start on the same hustle, y'all started the same grind. If you go to kind of getting ahead of them, succeeding a little more than them, the main thing that I have been, a victim of was envy. This same person that we had this dream, we had these goals that we wanted to accomplish, all of a sudden, every move I make, you kind of envious of everything that I do now because how successful I got. It really worked. Like I really accomplished the stuff that I said I was going to do. You also said it. You haven't got there yet. Instead of you being patient and saying, let's support my brother because it's your season right now. My season is coming. You don't get many people that can accept that. You know, everybody want to see you do good until you're doing better than them. You know, if you stay equal to them or stay under them, that's my best friend. But once you go on the top, they start treating you different. You start hearing them saying little stuff behind your back. Oh, yeah, everybody praising him, but y'all don't know this and y'all don't know that. You like, why them words would come out of my close friend's mouth? You know, why he moves certain ways he moves. Why he wouldn't attend my event. Why wouldn't he post things that I do? Why wouldn't he support my movements or any business venture that I got? And you know, and the reason why is because, like, brother, deep down inside, I don't want you to succeed. I don't have enough heart to tell you that, but I think that you got big enough, you know, and I had to deal with that in my life. I like people who I thought was with me to the end. And you know, you forced to just cut them off. You forced to say, hey man, keep them away from me because they don't have your best interest at heart.
I have so many questions. I have so many responses to that. Is it okay? So is it like you started at the same place and then, you know, like one person got ahead of the other, like you got ahead of your friend? Or is it always, or can it also be like, hey, you're already way ahead and then you picked up a guy like me, like let's say our relationship, you know, like you picked up me and then I'm coming, but my season hasn't come yet. You know, like could that also, can envy also develop there?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, James, you don't even realize it, man. One of the main things that I love about you, like, I've never been and I've been associated with a lot of people, but I've never been associated with somebody who would instill in me ideas to better myself. And even though it's not gonna benefit them at all, they'll be like, hey, Vez, you should do this. You're the type to do it. That's just a unique trait that you have. Because I've been around people, I've had other friends. They don't do that. If it's not benefiting them, they care less about what you do or if your next move gonna be your best move. You know what I'm saying? I actually had friends, man, that, man, you should go here, bro. They need you there. And I'd be like, dang, that's big. But the whole time, yeah, you should go there because I'm going to eat off you going there. I'm going to benefit. My life needs you to go there. That's why I'm pressuring you to go there so much. Not to elevate yours. Forget yours. I need elevation. So I've been a victim of that, man. And everybody don't have that trait to where it's like, hey man, you go, bro. It's your time. I am not mad. I'm not, whatever I need to do on this side, I got you. You're the one they want. Go, bro. It's your time. And hopefully when it's my time, you'll support me the same way I supported you.
Appreciate you for saying that. You know, I mean, that's just who I am. Yeah. I do feel like some of that's like my superpower, you know what I mean? But it's just who I am. Like, I'm not asking for no praise. I'm not, hey, I'm not doing it so I can be friends with Zeno. I'm not pretending. It's just who I am. You know what I mean? You do know this about me though. I will say this about me. I'm very picky with who I associate like the bulk of my time with, because I understand like when you give your heart to somebody, whether it be a guy or a girl, like that's a big deal for me, because that's what I do. I go all in, you know what I mean? And so I'm a loyal guy, you know, until proven otherwise, let's just say. Anyway, is it always money related? I mean, is it always money related though?
No, man. I had, you know, and I'm gonna tell you something. The people that I did cut off in my life when I came home from prison, because I never noticed that I needed to cut these people out. You're having fun, you're making money, you enjoying life. People are telling me, like, I got people telling me in my ear, like, hey man, I don't think that guy for you. I don't think. But you know, they like, bro, y'all on the outside, forget y'all. But when tough times came, and it was like, okay, I'm locked up now. I don't know what I'm facing. I don't know what's gonna happen in my life. And then you reach out to them, now you see like, oh, that's not my friend. They're showing me now. They're kicking me while I'm down. They're showing me like, I told you should have believed him. I'm not your friend. And it wasn't about money, really. It wasn't about no females, because it can be females. A lot of people just don't like the way other people treat you. They don't like the way other people embrace you. They don't like the vibe you give other people. They like, dang, what's so special about him? I just said that same thing out of my mouth, and it was a problem. But when he said, it's all good. I don't like that. That's envy. Like, you envy who I am. You envy my swag. You envy how I do things. How I had a partner tell me one time, and I should have picked up on this. He was like, bro, it's like you have all these girls just hypnotized. Like, whatever you say, you got this and that. Like, bro, it's just sickening to me. I'm like, why is that sickening to you? You know what I'm saying? In his mind, I really want to tell these females what's going on with you. Like, man, why y'all so hung over here with Vez? He got 30 of y'all. He really wanted to say that. But he was just like, I'll be known as a hater. You know, and it's just crazy, bro. Like, people will actually, it don't even matter about how big you are, really. Bro, we can all be poor. But if you have something about yourself, if you can walk in a room and just, it's like a light shine, and it's like it's something special about you, man. You know, the way you carry yourself, the way you handle people, the way you handle situations, people will be envy of that. They'll just be envy, and you'll be like, bro, you know what? You can have it, bro. That's what I done got to in my life. Like, just stay away from me.
I try to think about it in your point of view, you know what I mean? And you don't have time to even really be thinking, you need to be thinking like this, but could it be that they weren't taught? Is that just, another perspective? Could they be not taught so they don't know when that feeling comes up that it's just it's not the right feeling to have? Like, to check that feeling, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna say this, Jay. Have you ever been taught how to be a friend? Have anybody set you down like, hey, let me teach you how to be a friend?
Man, you can't use me. You can't use me, Zeno.
No, I'm just saying, like an example. Like, if anybody ever set you down like, hey, we got a class over here about how to be a friend. It's a book over there. They'll let you read a book on how to be. You don't teach that. That comes on who you really are as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, my morals and my values, my character, everything that I possess right now was just taught through life. Like, bro, I don't want to be treated like that, so I'm not gonna do nobody else like that. You know, I don't think that's a nice thing to do. I don't think that's respectful to do. You know, I had some OGs too, that kind of gave me game, but nobody actually teaches you how to be this. Like, nobody teach me how to be a parent. You know what I'm saying? I just sit back, and my love for my kids is, I'm just a parent. I didn't read a book on how to do this. I make some mistakes, but it's just how life just cultivates you, and your love will cultivate you to be who you need to be. And I think that just be in them, man. Like, I don't have envy in me. Like, I don't even know how to be envious of nobody, or, sit around and just down talk somebody for no reason. I don't have it in me.
Man, you love yourself, man. You have an appreciation for yourself, as you should. You're a great guy. A lot of these people don't. I mean, they don't really like themselves. You know what I mean? But what you're saying, I think I'm trying to translate it for the people is, hey, maybe you weren't taught when you were a kid, but now that you're older, you know better. You can't be like that. You gotta change yourself.
There's nothing I can teach. I don't get with nobody and be like, hey man, let me teach you how to be my friend. Nah.
You said something about tough times, tough times. During tough times, you gotta cut off some people because they really show you who they are. What about women? During tough times, is it? I think you've told me this one time. That women get tested during times of, of trouble.
Man, I tell people all the time, they be like, Vez, what's the appropriate time that I know that I should marry this person, or that I know that this person is for me? I be like, man, you got to go through some seasons. You need to go through all seasons with her. And what that means is, I don't want to meet a girl today and it's honeymoon stage, you know, and 3 months from now it's still honeymoon. Like we're just everything is great about this person. We need to go through some things, you know, not on purpose, just life. Life will put us through some situations till you will know like, dang man, shorty rocking with me, bro. Cause she doing some things that she didn't even have to do. You know, and it also reveal those people who gonna run. You gonna have some girls like, oh no, I didn't know he had that type of stuff in his closet, or I didn't know he was dealing with that. I'm gone. You gonna have some people that do that, you know, and them the ones that's not for you. Cause every day is not gonna be good. You know, I tell people out there, every day not gonna be sunshine. What about the rainy days? Are you still gonna be here? What about them 20 straight raining days? Are you still gonna be here? Are you gonna be like, no, man, I gotta run. I'm going where the sun at.
That's some good ones now for you. All right. What are some tests that a girl can fail, but you can give her another chance to take? And what are some tests she cannot fail?
I don't know about the one that she can. The one that she can't fail, going ghost on you, man. You know, loyalty. Man, like, she could never, ever go give her body away. Never. There's no excuse for that. You know what I'm saying? I would never ever, I don't care. Like you can't give me one excuse to why you gave your body away and I would still be with you and I still marry you. It's just, I can't think of one. You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't raped, it's no excuse for that one. There's no excuse for you stealing.
Go into detail about the giving the body away real quick though, Zim. Why is that so important to a man?
A female, she should treat her body as a temple. You know, that's her temple. That's something very sacred. You know, it was a challenge for me to get it. Now I have it because, you know, we're tied in like that. That's the level we're on. So you're telling me while we're dating, let's just say we had an argument. We haven't talked in a week or 2 weeks. Now you go to a bar or something and have a drink or whatever, and you meet a guy and he's cute to you, you're attracted to him or whatever, and you have sex with him. Now you come back to me and believing that we still can be something? Nah, no. Like you can't do that.
But we're not together. You're not my boyfriend. I'm not your girlfriend. You ain't asking me. Go ahead.
If I'm gonna marry you from the day that I met you, from the day that we had intercourse, until we officially know that it's over, I'm talking about months separation, you know it's over. I'm not gonna allow you to even, you know, if we did come back to me in 2 months and be like, look, I got something to tell you. While we was away, you know, I did sleep with somebody, blah, blah. Okay, that's fine. You still my friend. Let me shake your hand. You would never be my wife. You'll never be my wife. Like, it's just and this generation, like I see a lot of young guys, they accept it because they like, Vez, come on, bro, look what I was doing. Come on, Vez, you got to think about this. I understand, brother. That's how you want to rock like that. You know, when you upgrade your life and become, you know, a more valuable, you know, a valuable guy, a piece for women to chase, you will know that, hey man, that's unacceptable. I'm not gonna be with you. Nah. What more you want to ask, Jay? You want to ask some more about that situation? Ask me, man.
I don't want to ask that because, you know, I made the mistake. You know what I'm saying? When you're in it, like, hey, look, when you're in it, for these young guys listening, when you're in it, it's hard to listen to any type of advice to try to help you out of that situation or to help you get back your power. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard because your pride is on the line and you don't want to feel like you chose wrong. I was talking to my guy Xavier the other day about this. I just didn't want to go back and admit that, you know, I was wrong in choosing the wrong girl. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually had pictured in my head, you know, I'm gonna be with this girl for a long time. So that's why when I talk about it with you now, and I'm thinking about it now, you know, I'm just like, man, that's unacceptable. How you gonna fold like that over nothing?
Hey, listen to me. You're not the only one. And when I tell guys this, like, oh, Viz, you just saying that because of who you are, blah, 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 blah. No, I was young before. I went through it before. Let me tell you what I did. Girl, she was my girlfriend. Bam, she went and did whatever. And I was like, what? I found out about it. I questioned her about it. She told me the truth. She said, yes, I did that. I said, you slept with somebody else? I was in love with this girl. Nobody could have told me that wasn't gonna be my wife. So what do? You know what? I done cheated on you a bunch of times before. Let's sit down, let's talk. And we talked it out. And she was like, baby, I'm sorry for hurting you. I would never do that again. She said all the right things. And I'm telling her, I'm crying too. Baby, look, I never even put you in a position to do that again. I never cheat again. 2 months later, you know what she did?
Again.
Exactly. If you dumb enough to accept me back, if you dumb enough, I'm gonna do that to you one more time. I'm gonna keep doing this to you until you get enough. So that's why I tell people, once they do it that first time, hey man, let that go, bro. And then let me tell you another reason you gotta let that go. Let me tell you, with friends too. Even with, I'm gonna start with friendship. They say, well, Vez, man, yeah, he lied, man. He lied on you. He stole from you. He did whatever, you know what I'm saying? But that's been your boy for 3-4 years, man. Hey, brother, even if I do take you back and be like, all right, man, you still my boy, you made a mistake, I'm never trusting you again in my life. So we're not gonna be close friends because I can't trust you. You know what I'm saying? We can fake it when I see you. What's up, boy? Yeah, this is my boy right here. But anytime I got $20 laying over there, I'm watching you. Like, what would he do? You see what I'm saying? So that's the same thing with a woman. Every night that I lay with you, knowing that you have cheated on me, knowing that you have slept with somebody else during the time that me and you were together, every night that I go to bed with you and put my arm around you, I'm thinking about how that man did you. I'm thinking about all those questions. Was it good? What made you do that? What was so attractive about him that made you go and give him your body? I mean, not a conversation, not a sitting in his car, actually take your clothes off and let him penetrate inside your body. What made you do that? Because I'm thinking as my girl, you have class. Like, you're not just no girl that people just, oh yeah, I got me some of that. Her and Viv mad at each other. I don't see that as being my girl. You know, I didn't say somebody I was just sleeping with. I'm talking about my girl, the person I call the first lady. Nah, you know, that's why you gotta be careful who you call your girl.
Even, I mean, how can she even think that she's still girlfriend, wife material when she does something like that? Because here's what it is, ladies, and I'm sure you're listening, whoever you are. Even when we forgive you and things are going smooth for a couple months down the line, when we're thinking about, man, this girl could be my wife, be the mother of my children, we gonna always think about, damn, if something just happened, you gonna fold on me. And as you become more confident in yourself and become more valuable, like you said, you're not gonna accept that. Because you're not gonna want your woman to be ever questioned at all. You know, you just can't have that as you're trying to go conquer the world. You just can't do that. Because now I'm handicapped. That's how it feels. Not saying that you're wrong. That's just who you are. Not saying that you're wrong or that's just who you are. We're gonna accept it. Let's be friends. Hey, and that's it. That's all I gotta say about that one.
I had a girl tell me the other day. She said, "Vez, I love y'all podcast, man. I love the topics y'all be talking about. Only problem I don't like how you belittle women." I said, "How do I belittle women?" She said, "You know, your opinions on different situations." I'm not belittling no woman. Listen. I'm not belittling women about the things that y'all do. I'm not belittling. I'm telling you how I'm going to react to something. I'm giving the people advice that ask me, Vez, what would you do in this situation? How would you react? That's all I'm doing. I'm not saying all women are this, these women need. No. I can never do that because I have respect for a lot of women. A lot of women I don't have respect for because you give me nothing to respect. The way you carry yourself, your social media, the way I look at stuff. And then a lot of women be like, oh, but that's just my social media. Yeah, I go on there, I shake my butt, I do all this type of stuff. But that's just social media. Are you stupid? Like, no. Anybody with class, that would not be on their page. Listen to me, fellas. If your old lady did the Meg Stallion challenge. You get rid of that's not your. Are you crazy? That's not your old lady. Now that she got a couple more people. If she did that challenge and didn't just send it to you, and it's all over her social media where the world can see, that's not your. Come on, brother. And I don't even want to do that because I seen so many girls doing it that I know personally, but you are not old lady material at this point in your life. If you can put your behind with your cheeks out in camera and shake it, and just shake it and like, oh yeah, look what I got, look how I can twerk it. And then be like, yo, why you don't take me serious in a relationship? Are you serious?
So those women can grow out of that and become, because that's what I was gonna ask you next. You know, like what qualities make a good wife? You know, that a real man will be looking for, that a Vezino will be looking for. And I want to say something too on that, Zeno. But tell me about some qualities, man.
I mean, you looking for somebody that's gonna be loyal. First of all, you want somebody attractive. You know, I think all us men want an attractive old lady. You know, she might not be the most prettiest girl in the world, but I want somebody that I know that I can wake up and look at every day for the rest of my life without thinking like, oh my God, this girl here, she need help. I want somebody attractive. That's number one, because I'm not even gonna approach you or have a conversation with you if I'm not attracted to you. Number two, I'm looking for class. I'm talking about when it comes to an old lady. I go out all the time and post shots in girl mouth and buy bottles and watch them shake their thing and be like, girl, you bad. I'm not looking for an old lady. When I'm looking for an old lady, I'm looking for, that just, dang, man, who that was, man? I ain't never seen her before, man. She don't go out. Dang, like she only go down to the social events where the classy people go. She don't even go where your hood rats at. You know, you get in her car, Jay, she got on gospel or R&B. Like she don't even know Megan Thee Stallion who that is. I've heard of her. Who, she don't know who the City Girls. She can't recite every word for word of the City Girls song. You know what I'm saying? If your old lady know every word for word of the City Girls song, you need a new old lady. And I know it sounds petty, but why do that type of music is so much on your mind? How can you really recite that? I can't recite any NBA YoungBoy song. Not one, okay? Because that's not, why am I talking about shoot 'em up, bang, and we're gonna drive by on them tonight? That's not my life. So people can say music is not a reflection of your life, but it is. Vez love R&B music. I love singing, love making music. That's me. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna catch me up here throwing up gangs. I'm not in a gang. You know? So the music brings out who you are. When they just go to the clubs and watch. When they freak songs come on, you gonna see all the freaks. You gonna see them.
I gotta defend some of the guys. I mean, the men, the rap music, the young boy stuff, trying to be tough, trying to show they hard. You know what I'm saying? Which is what they supposed to do. As men, I mean, if women just shaking their thing, what you think, man? I gotta defend the guys a little bit, y'all. I gotta defend y'all. I rock with it.
No. Look, guys can listen, Future, one of my favorite rappers, I like Future, some of the stuff that he talks about, I like to talk about getting money. I like that type of music. Let's talk about getting us some money. Even if he's talking about slanging dope or whatever, he's talking about getting money. I can relate. I don't relate to, I pulled that gun and put it to your dome and I shot at 5 people yesterday. That's not my life. I don't want to live that. I don't even want to listen to that, to even put that on my mind that's a part of my everyday living. That's all I'm saying. So when women get in their car and the first thing you hear, today we gonna break up somebody and we gonna make sure we get all his money. When he go to sleep, we gonna steal his wallet. Girl, what's up? They be like, Vez, that's not how I live my life. I'm not like that. That's just what I listen to. That's the artists I like to hear. Why? Could you ever ask that? Like, just why would you want to listen to something that has nothing to do with you? Am I tripping? Like, why? Wow. If I get in if right now you get in my car and you hear a song and it's 5 minits long and all it's talking about is committing suicide. How I just want to kill myself. Why am I listening to that, Jay? Honestly though, why am I listening to suicidal music right now in my life? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be looking like this, are you okay? So yes, I look at the girls like, are you okay when they be talking about, oh yeah, I'm gonna F him, and then go F his best friend. What? And they know every word. Yes, that kind of bothers me. And I know it's kind of like a stereotype, or you making this perception of me without even knowing me. You just listen. I understand that, but just why? Like, why are you listening to that type of music if that don't resemble you at all?
Okay, so I guess you kind of explained like how to find them. I think like the ones that you're looking for, like, you know, the type of energy. But I want to explain a little simpler for people that listen, and from my side a little bit. I told you this a couple times before, like someone real feminine, real sweet, real nice. And I was just like, this past week, I'm like, man, why do I want someone that's nice and sweet for some reason? Because I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? And men, we're supposed to be like energetic, we're supposed to be manly and stuff, hard. And so you would want a soft woman if you're hard, you know what I mean? To balance you out is what I'm saying. So that's, I feel like, okay, like we talked about this the other day. When we excited about a girl and we look at her Instagram or whatever, we're looking to see, like, man, let me see how she's posting. Let me see how she carries herself. Let me all them type of things. Those are indicators of if a girl is wife material to me. Cause like, oh, how is she gonna represent me? Because that's just how she is. She might get nervous when she hears like a City Girl song or a Megan Thee Stallion song, and that's good. That's cool with me. You know, like, hey, get nervous, like, because that's not really what you want. That's really who you are. But that's what I'm looking for. No half naked, you know, pictures. I mean, just happy with being who you are.
Let me say this though, in reality, you want that girl, you want that sweet girl, you want that girl who really don't know about, you know, these different rappers or these different trending songs, or you want that type. You want just, man, I went to school, I'm smart, I really don't know too much about the street. That's what you want. That's your ideal girl to be your wife. But every time we find one of them, we get bored so easy. You know, you want a little spice, man. I'm just being real, bro. You want a little spice. You want a girl that kind of have her own, and it's reality. Like, cause I've had them. I've had those girls in my life, you know, that just like, man, you so green, you so square. And I always kept going outside. Like, man, I gotta get outside where the girls at. And in my mind, I'm like, you got everything that you asked for here. Why are you constantly going outside with these, you know? But they fun. They are so fun. They fun. They keep you on your toes. They keep your swag up. You know, they keep your energy right. You know what I'm saying? Cause when you go home, you can just relax and be like, yeah, this my old green girl. You know what I'm saying? She don't really know nothing. But that's what you want, man. And then when you get in love, when you really in love, Jay, and I used to always tell you, love is undefeated, okay? If you really in love, it's certain things that you would accept that you shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? And I've been there. I've been there, man. And I believe that in order for you to just be with that person that you know you should be with, man, love gonna have to overtake the whole situation, bro. Because it's not gonna be exciting. You can try to make it exciting all you want, but it's not gonna be exciting because of my lifestyle, Jay. I've been outside this whole time, but I dream of this inside girl, man. Like, it's tough, bro, but I'm gonna get it together, man. I'm gonna get it together. But that's one of my vices, man.
Challenge accepted. I'm gonna make that a challenge right there for sure. No, but we're gonna talk about that later. Zeno, question here for you. You had just said something about this. My bad. Why do women have the rule of not moving in together until they get a ring or some type of commitment? Is that old school or and should that be followed today or is that just too old school?
You said why do women what?
Women don't want to move in with a guy now until they have some type of commitment. They're engaged. You know, stuff like I hear a lot about that now.
I think that's smart. I think that's a woman that's been raised right, and I salute that woman. Like, man, don't change your whole life and put all your, trust and belief and whatever into this guy, and y'all don't have no. It's just off his word. Just, hey, trust me, I got us. No, man, could you give me something to reassure this? Like, that's what the ring is. That's reassurance. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Saying, hey, I'm really serious about this, and I am going to marry you. So that's it. And I salute them. That's good parenting by their parents to let them know, like, yeah, you out here, you may like him a lot. You may even feel like you in love with him. But make sure we got something solid before we make that move to go into his house, because now we're trusting him. You're trusting him a lot to move in with him.
I remember that last question though, Does race matter?
No.
Does race matter in dating and friendships? Is there an expiration date on it? The reason why I asked that second question, the expiration date, is because when I was with my ex-girl, she was black, and I'm part black. I'm part black, y'all. Race came into play a couple of times. Like there was a couple of things she was insecure about, which, like when she was around my people, Vietnamese and black, and so it felt like there was an expiration date on it eventually. You know what I mean? Like no matter how strong we were, it felt like there were other forces fighting against us. You know what I mean? So I'm just wondering if you ever had any experience about that.
Man, love overcomes everything. Like a person, I've seen girls, man, turn their back on their whole family, don't speak to their mom and dad for years because they fell in love. Like, man, I'm in love and y'all don't agree who I'm in love with, that's fine. But nothing's going to make me stop seeing this guy. And eventually the parents came around and now they got a good family. But no, man, like I said, love overcomes all of that. So, I don't think race, especially, man, race, I mean, at first it could be awkward at first, like, approaching them and talking to them. It's like, dang, this the other race. But once y'all kicking it and y'all done tied, made that connection, after that, man, it's all good. Then we're not even worried about what color you are or your culture, It's all about, this is the person that I fell in love with.
If you fall in a hard time, should you tell your woman? So you have an emergency, a financial emergency. I'm talking about you fell off hard and you need her to cover.
I wouldn't.
You would?
I wouldn't.
Would not.
I don't. That's the type of. That's what I tell guys. That's what we need to be building. That's what we here for. That's what a friend is for. A real friend. Hey man, look, bro. Man, look, I know, bro. I've been knowing you 10, 15 years and I ain't never came at you like this. Hey, brother. I've had bad luck. I've just made some bad investments. I don't have any money right now. I don't want to go to my girl and tell my girl something like this, because you got to have pride as a man. You got to have, like, I got us, baby. You know what I'm saying? Even if I did make a bad mistake, I don't even want to discuss it to you because I'm the leader of this household. You see what I'm saying? I'm leading us and it seemed like I led us in the wrong direction. I don't even want to discuss this with you. I'm going to discuss this with a close friend. and that's when your close friend in position to say, hey, bro, here, take this till you get on your feet. That's what friends are for. You know what I'm saying? It might be me, him, or whatever. That's what we do as close friends. So, going to tell your girl something like that, man, and she might not spread it. This your best friend. This your girl. It's your best friend. She got one person she gonna tell. Hey, girl, I gotta tell you something, man. I might have to start working some doubles and I might have to go do this and do some traveling because my man, he came to me and said he lost everything. Right now he at the lowest of the lowest and, girl, I'm gonna make sure I'm still here with him. But I promise you, she gonna lose some respect for you. She is, bro. I don't care what you say. You can say, no, bro, she acted the same, she stayed. No, brother. Like, and it don't even mean she was a gold digger or not a gold digger. Like, you don't even have the money to pay these bills. You're not like, what did you do? I was trusting in you to be able to lead us, to be able to, always be stable. I ain't talking about be the richest, but at least stable. And you're not even stable anymore? No. She gonna lose respect for you, even if she stay.
I think it's important for even that situation for you not to lose your mind more than anything. Like not to, get so weak-minded that you lose your girl. I think like mentally, like just be panicking and be on that, that energy. You know what I mean? I think that's what's important. But I think you should tell your girl if you don't have friends, which a lot of guys don't. A lot of guys don't have somebody to fall back on, a family to fall back on. But this is where, I'm gonna say this: when you find a friend that you can value, when you find a guy that really, I find a group of friends that really are real friends, and you get it, you know what I'm saying? You understand how valuable they are. You gotta do everything in your power to be at your best so you don't lose them. You know what I mean? And especially for something dumb, like think about all the times that you just make some stupid mistakes and you lose your friends over something dumb. You know what I mean? Some of my friends lost me. You know what I mean? And that was dumb on their part. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I give a lot of value to my friends. Anyways, I don't want to talk about that. Value your friends. I value you for sure, 100%. You know that till the end. But shoot, a whole bunch of relationship talk. Let's talk about. I want to talk about that NCAA tournament real quick. I want to ask you about that before we sign off.
Let me just say this to all my followers, to everybody, man. Vezino Lock, man. March Madness was retarded. March Madness was crazy, and you went through one of them cycles again where Vegas just like, look, whoever the best team, that's who we gonna let win. You had a couple upsets in the beginning, but for the most part, like Connecticut covered every game of that tournament. Purdue covered every game of that tournament until the last one. You just had so many teams that it was like a trend, like, hey, cover. And, that's not my betting style. My betting style, I normally can look and say, oh, yeah, that team hot. Look, I see the numbers right there. This team good enough to knock them off. It didn't go like that, And a lot of times Vegas try to get you to switch your mindset up, switch your strategy up. And that's what they try to do. Try to at least break you so you don't have any more money, or just get you to start thinking another way. And then when you change your way, things level out the way it's supposed to be with Vegas. See, with me, I stick to what I do. I don't let it persuade me this way. They be like, dang, you losing. Okay. Just stick right here and watch what happens. Then, 15, 16 in a row. That's how it goes. So I'm just staying with it, man, because I've been here before. I know how it go. It used to bother me a lot. It used to like days where I couldn't even eat just thinking about letting so many people down. But I have to understand this is what comes with Vegas. This is what comes with betting sports. So I'm cool. I'm just going to sit back and just, keep my bets at a minimum. And I get it right back.
Hard to stomach, though, when you betting every day for the customers,
Very, very, and I understand.
And we definitely understand, and we with y'all. We with y'all, winning and losing. Any other Vezino Lock talk?
No, man, shoot, we got to do better. Let's finish out. I love NBA playoffs. Y'all know what I did last year. Oh my God, man, I made $1 million last NBA playoffs. I was betting $100,000 a game. I made $1 million. I still got a lot of those tickets because a lot of those memories gonna start popping up. But hey, this finna be a crazy run. I'm telling y'all now, it's about to be crazy, and I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready. And I'm ready to keep doing this weekly, man. So many people keep asking about it, man. So y'all keep tuning in. We're gonna be dropping some snippets of this, and let's just keep getting better. We gonna stay focused, Jay. Let's go, man. Let's go from here on out, Jay. Let's just keep building this, man. A lot of people want to know our opinions on a lot of stuff, so let's just keep feeding them.
It was a great conversation, and keeps us connected. Love that. We got some special guests coming up pretty soon. We've been talking about it.
Oh man, we got some work. Y'all stay tuned.
No names,
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, stay tuned. Y'all gonna love these guys, man. Probably these guys' first ever podcast. Celebrities. They just, reached out to me. Man, great guys. Y'all want to hear their story? Y'all get it firsthand right here on the Vezino Podcast. And man, we just looking for more support, and we want to keep giving y'all what y'all need, man. So let's go. I appreciate everybody. Appreciate J Money. Appreciate my guy River, man. Let's just keep going.
Vintage Vision, appreciate you, brother. The team, Vezino Podcast, episode 3. That it? We signing off.
Let's go, man. We out of here. I'm finna watch this game I released. What we released tonight? Sacramento and Pelicans under 215.5. Let's watch this go. I'm betting big on it.
Zeno, love you, brother.
Love you too, bro.
Appreciate you. Signing off. Vezino Podcast, season 2, episode 3. Trying to be a little bit more organized, trying to be a little bit smoother, trying to find some topics for y'all that is interesting. Be back next time. See ya.